Hello, everyone. My name is Anthony Garcia. I'm the general manager of the Smurfit Westrock San Antonio box plant. We at the Smurfit Westrock San Antonio box plant make corrugated boxes, and in our plant, we've been under the scope process for a little over a year. We started scope with the initial questionnaire and evaluation, if you will, and assessment of whether or not the plant was ready for our Smurfit Kappa at the time operational performance excellence process in August of 2023. We did a loss analysis in October of 2023, followed with a boot camp in November of 2023, and we've just completed our 12th visit. It's now December of 2024. For us, we were already under a path to change the culture. We wanted to get more of our employees engaged. One thing that I would tell you is that the scope process from our perspective did a fantastic job through the gears in our gear teams, or as some people call them, pillar teams, in getting more and more employees involved. We have 7 operating gear teams. Each gear team has between 6 and 7 employees on it. And then each gear team also has subcommittees that work on various projects. So at any given time, we have between 75 and 85 employees operating within one of the gears as part of our scope process. From our perspective, that's led to a huge amount of engagement with our employees. It's helped accelerate the changes within the plant for the culture so that more people are excited about work and excited about what they're trying to accomplish. It's helped them to be able to see and relate more closely to our vision as a plant, as well as the opportunities in their role and how their role contributes to the vision and our ability to achieve those goals and the vision as a whole. From scope, one of the things that I would tell you is initially we looked at it and we thought the process was going to be longer than it should be, or we thought that maybe we could do it a little faster than what was initially shared to us with the practitioners. What I would tell you is, from my perspective, the plant process lays out very well. The timing lays out very well. The first few practitioner visits, it's more about the individual gear team leaders understanding more and more how they operate one with another, how they lead their gears, and what the gears are supposed to be doing. By the time we got to the kickoff, our gear team leaders were owning the process. They truly understood how they interacted one with another, how they supported one another, their efforts on the model machine, but not only on the model machine, on each of the machine centers within the plant. Yes, the deployment was designed to be model machine and then move on to subsequent machine centers after that. But what we found is we've had success in being able to work on the model machine and then take some of those same learnings and practical applications and apply them to other machine centers. So we've had the ability to see not only an improvement on the model machine, but a significant improvement on every machine center within the plant. From our perspective, as one machine rose, the entire plant rose. It was a phenomenal experience. Most of our machine equipment here has been able to see a 20+% improvement in overall productivity. We've seen our defective parts per million drop from well over 3,400 defective parts per million in 2023 down to under 700 this year, with the target to be under 500 before the end of Q1 in 2025. Some of the challenges that we faced as we went through the process, I think the biggest challenge was everybody was struggling with the amount of time that it was going to take to be able to participate. I think people were struggling with the idea that this is our business practice and how we run the business versus this is simply another added component of what they were doing day in and day out. So that first few months, it was really about the gear team leaders starting to come to a realization that this was not an added task, an added assignment, an added responsibility, but this was truly how they were going to be able to function and run their business. Once they started to see that and saw how their gear team impacted our vision as a plant, our successes as a plant, the ability to engage employees and change the culture within the plant, it started to become part of who we were versus simply an added task or responsibility. Throughout the process, Milliken was very supportive. They provided a great deal of training and understanding and helped us to develop our understanding. The practitioners were phenomenal. coming in once a month to be able to spend some time with each of the gear team leaders and each of the gears to be able to help them understand what the process was, what the methodology was, and to be able to provide them guidance and direction to the point that our gear team leaders then started scheduling with the practitioners. This is what I want to accomplish in your monthly visit, versus at the beginning, the practitioners were in essence scheduling us as to what we needed to do in each of those visits. So it was pretty profound to see the change throughout that year of having the monthly visits and seeing the roles change from learner and sponge soaking up the information to becoming, hey, I'm the process owner. I control this. I know what's going on, and I'm the one who's going to kind of dictate and understand how we move forward. For our plant, like I said, we've had significant improvement in all of our manufacturing and productivity. We've had significant improvement in our on-time delivery. We've had significant improvement in our defective parts per million, as well as in the safety culture within the facility and overall the engagement of our employees. We expect to be able to sustain those as we move forward. That's part of the process of Scope and the Milliken practitioners in their visits, was to be able to help us understand how to sustain our efforts moving forward. So it's something that we're looking forward to as we embark into 2025 and into future years, being able to maintain the gear teams, be able to maintain our daily management system, and being able to really run the business as we've learned how to do so over the last 12 months. Truly, it's been a great journey for us, a great adventure, but more importantly, it's been results driven, and it's helped us to become a better organization than where we were before we started this Scope process. If you have a chance, we would strongly encourage you to participate. It's been very, very good for us, and we've really benefited from having this opportunity to go through and learn the methodology and implement and benefit from the methodology being implemented in our plant.